Here we are, it's day
Ozark
2. So, Gary, how's the response been so far for you?
It's been wonderful. Very, very, very good. I can't believe how many. A lot of it started when she showed up. I think the people know her, you know. But it's been wonderful. And there was a deal on Facebook, and that's really starting to generate a lot of enthusiasm. My desire is, of course, to get veterans like myself who worked in the special operations areas, Green Berets, SEALs, Force Recon, Rangers, people who have the courage that at the end of their life that they're willing to give. A young man from this restaurant just come over and gave me a hamburger, and his brother, who's like 22 years old, he's been waiting for 4 weeks. He has a fast-moving testicular cancer, and he can't get an appointment. And see, I'm not here for me. That young man's brother is who I'm here for. The Congress has let us down for almost 100 years, and if we're going to change this, it's going to take the veterans and folks like you, James, that will help get this thing going. But we're going to have to bring it to the streets. Congress hasn't done a thing. They're absolutely impotent. You know, I love Tom Cotton, and I'm sure he doesn't know that his office told me that he couldn't grant me a phone call as my dying wish. She told me he was too busy to grant me that as a dying wish. And all I wanted to do was let him know how the torture is creating all of the suicides that's happening every single day. They claim 22, but as I said yesterday, it's more like 50 to 70. And so I'm going to die a happy man because of what's already happened, and your role in it has been a really, really wonderful thing for me. It's given me more confidence. It's given me more... I think it's lit a fire under me. Don't I sound better today than
you
I do?
are, man.
Yeah. So I've been keeping my oxygen on like I'm supposed to, so maybe that's helping too. But here, because that will just kick this thing home. You know, when a Ranger dies out in front of the VA, somebody will finally, you know, there's a lot of lip service about it, and I appreciate that. But we need action. We need that boy's brother that can't get in for that testicular cancer. We need him to get an appointment, and we need him rushed through. And as I sit here right now today, James, I tell you, I am being tortured today by the VA. And let me explain to you how that is. By Dr. Worley at the VA. And let me explain to you how that happens. We have a deal called TRICARE. It's private sector doctor service for veterans. I got Dr. Clipper here to give me a referral to a pulmonary doctor in Mountain Home, Arkansas that I could go to get, because my heart's moved towards my lung, and I want to find out. I'm trying to figure out how long I got exactly, you know, because I got things I need to do. You do at the end of your life, you know, get your house ready and all that stuff. And so I called them 2 weeks ago. He told me that he had given the referral and told me to go ahead and call TRICARE. That was 2 weeks ago. I called them, and TRICARE said, yeah, we'll have you an appointment within 7 days. By law, we got to have you an appointment. So you'll be seeing Dr. Malta in Mountain Home in 7 days. Well, I've called every day since, and guess what? It's 2 weeks ago now. And you know what the holdup is? Dr. Worley is sitting, they need my PET scan and they need my CAT scan from Fayetteville. 4 times, TRICARE has asked them to overnight it to Dr. Malta in Mountain Home so that I can see him and get some help. He may be able to offer me some relief. It may be easier for me to breathe, easier for me to, maybe a little more mobile. But that's the torture right there. He knows that's going to create anxiety for me, and he's hoping I'll just kill if he can create enough anxiety for me, I can join the 22 every day to kill themselves, which is more like 50. And I'm not going to do it, you know. But there he sits today, right now, holding on to that disc. He ordered me a script over here, he being Dr. Clipper, and it was for a breath inhaler so I could open up the capillaries of my lung and breathe easier. After 2 weeks, I didn't have it. And so I asked my hospice nurse, and she got it for me the next day. So I called the VA pharmacy to find out what happened to it. The nice pharmacy lady and all the people that work at the VA, except for the bureaucrats, are just really wonderful. A lot of them care greatly for us, deeply for us, and I want to make sure that word gets out too. I appreciate these people have just hugged me and loved on me and done. But at any rate, I called over there, and the nice pharmacy lady said, "Well, you know, we filled that a long time ago. I don't know what the holdup is." So she says, "Let me put a trace on it." She said, "That's still in the mailroom." And I will guarantee you that Dr. Worley went down there and told them don't mail it out, because he's the one that told them not to call me for 6 months with my prostate exam, my biopsy results. And see, that's his way. That's how they kill people. The VA is actually the people who are responsible for the suicides. They're creating them every day. If you follow the money, who wins when a veteran kills himself? The VA does. They spend less money on that veteran, and their bonuses then go up proportionately, and that's what their goal is. Worley's in charge of bonuses. He's also has the purse strings for guys like Dr. Clipper here, and he can put them out of business and ruin their lives overnight. And I think it's time we do something to stop Dr. Worley, and that's why his name is on the sign. He declared war on me, and I've reciprocated. I'm returning the war, but I will do it with truth, honesty, integrity, and the Christian way.
So do you plan, how long do you plan to keep the protest going?
I'm going to be here every day. About noon it gets a little hot for me. You know, I'd like to stay longer than noon, but I'm going to be here every morning from 9 to noon as long as I can, or until I expire here on the sidewalk along the side of the road. And I know it sounds weird and crazy to say something like that, but if I die here in front of the VA, there will be some changes made. Dr. Worley will be taken care of, and I can stop other veterans from, and that's what I'm here. I'm not here for me. My life is over. I'm here to stop other veterans from having to go through what I have to go through. The VA director told me one man cannot change the VA. And I told him one man 2,000 years ago changed the culture of the world. And I'm not putting myself in his category, but I see what I'm doing is a mission. I'm kind of like the Blues Brothers. You know, I'm on a mission from God.
Right on. So Tammy, what inspired you to come out and do this?
I was next door, and I haven't been working or doing nothing for a while, quite honestly. I read the sign, knew this man was a veteran. My father was a veteran, all my brothers and sisters. My son just come home 6 months ago from the Air Force, and sometimes you just got to pass it forward. My father committed suicide, sir. 3 of my son's compadres, while he was in training for his service duties, did the same thing, all within a 6-month span. My son was prescribed so much medication that he wound up, though honorable, getting a discharge from the Air Force because they'd rather feed him medicine than help him with his issues. And
they use the
blessing
medication
from God. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. The medication puts him in limbo.